Hi everybody. We're just going to wait till some people can join us here. I'm Chris with the Sylvia Browne group. So we'll just give it a minute for people to kind of get online and get themselves situated. And if you don't write anything, please write it in big letters because here's my readers here, and I'm going to try to get that to you guys. See what it is. So just give it a couple of minutes. Hi Shayna. Hello to you too. How are you doing today? Hi, Asha. Hi, Dawn. Good evening to you. Barbara Foster, how are you? Colleen Smith, hi, how's it going? Susan, how are you? All of the hearts and the thumbs up. Hey guys, this is my first one by myself, okay? So, hi Sandra Rodriguez. Sasha Walker, hi. Belinda, how are you? Like I said, we're just going to give it a few minutes for people to kind of join us. Heather Moore, look at that thing, that's silly. That looks cute, huh? Okay. I tried to get my kitty cat in here, guys, but she's not having it. She's on the top of her little perch, and she's just hanging out and staying warm by the fireplace. Hi, Karen. Hi, Linda. Hi, Beth. Hi, Janet. I can see pictures of you guys. That's good. Leah. You know, my daughter's birthday is tomorrow. She's going to be 26 years old. And Willie just had his birthday weekend on the 15th. So I got a 21 and a 26-year-old already. Oh, my goodness gracious. That reminds me, my mother, I was complaining one time. I said, I think I had a 15 and a 21-year-old. She's all, how in the heck do you think I feel? I have a 15 and 55-year-old. I'm like, wow, you're right. I'm sorry. I guess I thought when they turned 18, you're done. But anyway, we're just going to give it a few more minutes. Try to give me some happy faces now, guys. Hi, Jen. Hi, Christina. Hi, Jessica. Can you guys make your pictures of yourself a little bit bigger so I can see you? Hi, Dee. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Mako. Hi, Lynn. So I have some stories for you guys today about my mother. You probably have heard some of them. So if you have, just be patient and weather through them, okay? I just felt compelled to get on Facebook with you guys because over the last few days, I've been reading stories and comments and different things that you guys have written, and I've read most of them. When I get done with this show, I'll probably go back to read the rest of them because it's enlightening to me, and it helps me ever so much because I'm sure you guys are aware this was the day my mother graduated 5 years ago today, so... And excuse me if I get choked up. But I just want to thank you all very much for sharing that with me because you can never hear too much of that because she lives very much in all of our lives here at the Sylvia Browne Group because I will never let it not be known that she's the founder of this. She's the one that put her foot out, put the shingle on the outside saying, I'm a psychic and here we go. And the rest of us were on for that ride. And so, being that the trooper she is, I just want you guys to understand all the gratitude goes to her. I'm basically a voice that carries on for my mother, but she deserves all the credit. And I will continue to do that for my mother and for all of you. Because in my practice, I mean, I've gone from when she first started out being a psychic, I was so pissed. I think I disliked my mother so much because it was a hard go back then. I mean, it really was. It wasn't really acceptable. And I was so furious and upset, but then I saw this woman standing there and people making fun of her. People were saying all kinds of horrible things at the time. And then it got less and less of that. And more people were just standing on my mother's side and shaking their head, yes, Sylvia, I agree with you, Sylvia. And then all of a sudden, there'd be one person out there and everyone's on my side with my mom helping them and listening to them and understanding them and showing them the way. I mean, my mother helped so many people in this life. I hope I can even do half that good is what my mother has done with the time that she spent here. And of course, she was still my very best friend. And so after that, then I said, oh gosh, okay, I'll do the job. And I thought I was so worried because I'm sensitive and have a conscience that, oh, I got to do good. I need to do this right. And I would have 2 or 3 clients that day sporadically. And then as you get more clients and more clients, you realize that it's going and you got the more the confidence that the ability is working. This was like 37 years ago. And then you know you have to rest and you have to give yourself a break and you have to recharge so that you can be great for the next day. So as more clients came in, it became very helpful. And then I started to realize how honorable a position that I'm in and how grateful I am to do this with you guys because, I mean, every half an hour, I'm in a different place in the world. And I learn a lot with you guys because I'm basically like the messenger. I interpret it. And that's why if you notice people are talking, I'll talk right over them. And there's a reason behind that is because I want to give you the information as quickly as I get it. As Charlie, as my guy, gives it to me, or as I visualize it, as watching a movie, or as vibes I pick up from you when I talk to you on the phone or you're sitting next to me, whatever the case of it is. It comes in those three different ways, and how much of what way at what time, it's all varies. But I just want to be sure I get that to you right away. Because it's kind of like this. If we went to the movies and I say to you, okay, I'm going to go out and get a soda, go to the restroom and get some popcorn, I'll be right back. I take 20 minutes to come back. Okay, now tell me exactly, word for word, verbatim, what the movie and what I missed while I was gone. So you're relaying that movie to me and telling me word for word, verbatim, what I missed. At the same time you're telling me what I missed, you're also watching the movie and paying attention to it as it goes. And you're not missing a beat. And someone here to tell you, can you hold that thought for 15 minutes? Well, heck no, I can't hold that thought for 15 minutes. You're going to get it right now. And the reason why you're going to get it right now is because I don't want to replace and for the, for this, for that reason. Accuracy. And of course, you know, I got to be more accurate than not, or no matter who my mother is, I'm not going to be in this position where I'm at here today. So the rule of thumb that I get, as soon as I get it, I give it to you. So if you see me on TV or radio, wherever you see me, please understand I'm not trying to be rude. I'm trying to be very accurate and help you to my very best capability of doing so. And that's what the reading room is about. If there is an accident, we're going to take a detour and we're going to miss it. If you're in the trenches, I'm going to jump in those trenches and get your and my rear out of those trenches. Why? Because I'm on your team. And it's not going to happen on my watch. So with the reading, I will stay with you until we're done. And that means that if it runs over, I eat it. Why? Because it's the right way to do business. And it's your life. It's very, very important. And it's also my life because at 52 years of age, I've been doing it 37 years. I would kind of like to keep doing it. And so I just want to thank all of you for your support and your love and your kindness for my mother and all those things that you've written, because I know you guys know I'm not that computer literate, but changing our website around, oh my goodness gracious, I didn't realize how dumb I was. But anyway, my mother and I were a little bit of a dinosaur with this stuff, and I'm learning it now, and now I'm not so, I can honestly say I think I was afraid of computers. Now I can turn them on and get to where I need to go. After all, I got you guys with Facebook Live here. I'm feeling kind of, it's got my big boots on right now with this thing. I mean, there's no one here. Yeah, okay, I did it. So with this being said, with all those wonderful, wonderful things, I would like to ask permission if I can use some of those things and put that in books and things like this as the kind stories that you've written. Would I be eligible to use your name, or I could put another name if you don't want, because I'd like to get some type of a thing like that put together for my mother. I'm still working on that in my mind, but we'll get to that. My mother's graduation at 77 years of age. She told me about a year and a half what we were looking at with her health. I don't know if you guys know what her health problems were. She had COPD and an enlarged heart, and one just wasn't working with the other one. And it was so hard because she just basically, it was a tough time breathing. And so about a year and a half before, she said, Chrissy, come over to the house. Now, that doesn't mean you guys can call me Chrissy when I read for you, by the way. Call me Chris, okay? Mom calls me Chrissy. She said, Chrissy, come on over. I got something I need some help with. And I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. Okay, this is a woman that doesn't need help with anything. So I go over there and she kind of lays it out for me on what's going on health-wise. Well, it was a lot to take in, as you can imagine. And she's my mother and she's my boss, so I went along with it. But when I got out to my car, I think I tore the headliner off and just threw a fit and pounding at the steering wheel guy because I was scared, I was upset. I didn't know what to do. All I wanted to do was throw my mother over my shoulder and run away, get every second, every minute, every time I could with her. It's just my mom. After 5 years going through all of this and seeing all of this, I understand what she's doing. I understand why she did it her way. When my grandfather was passing, my mother sat with him for about 3 days. Never got up to even go to the restroom. Finally, she got up, she had to go to the restroom, and my grandfather passed. Why? Because my grandfather wanted to do it his way. My grandfather got it his way, my mom wasn't happy about it. My mom got it her way, I wasn't happy about it. So please, for you loved ones out there that lose a loved one, and you say, well, Chris, I was on the plane, I was getting my luggage, and then I get a call, and he passed. As hard as it sounds, as hard as it seems, that's a lot of times the way it's supposed to play out. Of course, I'll tell you if it's that way or not. If I read for you, of course I will. I'm not a 900 number. I'm not for entertainment or anything. I'm here because I want to help you succeed, get you to where you want to go, and to get you to finish everything you need to finish. So if you're off track, we'll get you back on track so that you complete everything you need to complete so that when time's up, you can come back if you want to, but not because you have to. There's a very big difference in the two of those. So, with all of this, I mean, I grew up with a mom, as you guys know, Sylvia Browne, and about five stepfathers, which I've been close to my mother because my mother and I had a very close, tight relationship. So some of that situations were jealousy and aggravation and this and that. But my mom basically raised me. And I think I turned out okay, just being raised by a mom. So I know I have a lot of clients out there, male, female, that are raising children. And over 37 years of my practice, if you have one devoted, loving, caring parent, of course, it's always great to have two, yes, if you can make that happen, absolutely. But to have one, more than not, kids are resilient and they turn out really good. I mean, look at me. I mean, first of all, when I walk into a place, I look like that Mr. Clean commercial. And if I have a blanket stare, they're going to come up to me and say, Mister, you looked over at me, you look kind of mad or mean. Did I do something? I said, no, sorry, I'm just decompressing from work. I was in a daydream state. I had a blank stare. I apologize. Once I start laughing and smiling, everything is okay. And people seem to calm down. So I always try to be like that. So many of us in life today go from point A to point B. We don't say hi to our neighbors. We don't say hi to people walking on the street, this and that and the other. And we need to. We need to reach out to people and hug them, pat them on the back. Good job, what you just did there. Good help with this. We need to help one another, truthfully. All this I was in this grocery store like a few days ago, and this guy's talking to me from down the hall, so he must know me from something, right? And I can't place him if my life depended on it. I'm thinking, well, I'm losing it. Why can't you place him, Chris? And of course, I can't see anything psychically for myself. You guys know this by now. And so he's talking up. So I'm having this conversation with the guy in the hallway. And do I know he's on one of those little ear things, head thing? He's talking on the phone. He's looking at me like, what are you doing, you nut guy? What's this bald guy talking to me at the end of the aisle for? I swear I thought he was talking to me. And I'm carrying on with this guy. And he's on the phone. Oh my gosh, I must have been 3 shades of red with embarrassment. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. Good one, Chris. Anyway, I'm here with you guys because I look at us as like a big extended family. And once again, I can't thank you enough for the comments that have come in because today's a really hard day for me. And to read all that just really boosts me up. The one thing I know for sure is that when we do die in this life, there's only one place we go, and that's heaven. If I had a guarantee and stamp it and granted, I'd guarantee that for you, if I could. There's no place in hell. Little red suit with a pitchfork. Give me a break. I'd knock that individual from here to here. Give me a break. This is hell, in our opinion. If there's any hell, this is it. You don't believe me? Turn on the news. I like all these little emoji things. And put my glasses back on. I could say hi Joyce. Hi Nikki. Hi Lori. Hi Vera. God bless you. Hi, Heidi Long. Hi, Joanne. It's so nice to see you guys. Look at the little baby right there. Hi, Brenda. Michelle. Hi. Hi, Dawn. Sylvia Browne's the bomb. You know, over in Africa, they would call my mom Mumpy One. And the reason why they would call her Mumpy One is because I guess when you do readings or you do work over there, they don't allow you to, I guess, take the money out of the country. I believe I got that right. And so my mom would walk down, and if you give a couple $100, something like this, I might have that wrong in the exchange of money though. But if you would give them this amount, whatever that exactly was, I don't know for sure, but they would be able to start like a little kiosk, like a store. And that would be good for the whole family for their life. So when my mom would walk down the streets, because she would just give it to the people, everyone just would call her Mummy One, Mother Number One, and she just loved that. So I'm probably going to put that on my band, Mummy One, but everyone will say, what the heck is that? But anyway, my mom loved Africa. I should have gone with her, I think. I should have gone. But I just had to be here doing the readings because my mom would do a lot of the traveling and things like this. So anyway, Lorraine, hi, and Junior, hi there, how are you? Hi, Stephanie. It's so great to have these pictures. I just wish those, you got a doggy right there, Rena. Hi, Susan. They're bigger. Okay, well, we have a place on the water at the lake, and I purchased it. Well, I put the money down, and then my mom was paying the payments and working to pay me back on it, kind of thing. But we were out there, and we were down there, I think, a few Thanksgivings ago. Not two, but a few Thanksgivings ago. Probably like seven Thanksgivings ago. God, as time passed very fastly. And this balcony we have where the house kind of overlays onto the water, and the gangway goes down. And so we were all goofing around on a barbecue, had a lot of people over, and I decided to jump off the balcony into the lake. And which was not that hard of a task because it was, you know, you just jump and you're in the lake, basically. So I do this, and my mom's sitting down there by the jacuzzi, sitting down like this, she's all, oh, I think I just saw Chris fly by, but she had to be there because it was the funniest thing ever. And then she just goes around what she's doing like nothing ever happened. But I was, you know, I was a little bit wild when I was growing up, so my friends would laugh about the fact that well, I was a house glowing next to the park because my mom had so many candles lit, thought we were going to burn the house down. But as far as back in the day when I was married, we were building a house for my mom, and the contractors would come over, and they, you know, people are going to pour a driveway, or they're going to put in a pool or backyard, whatever the case was going to be. And my mom would be in the hallway, like there would be a butler's pantry, okay? And my wife at the time, we were in the kitchen on the island, and my mom would be in the hallway right behind the butler's pantry. So she would go running by, and she'd flip up her top, you know, and then run next to her. And my wife and I at the time were laughing and laughing. The construction workers going, because my mom would just fly by really fast. And so right at this is getting the important part, and here she'd go, walking by, hopping, because my mom was double jointed in every joint of her body. She'd put her foot behind her head, and that gives me tired legs because it just, I can't even sit Indian style, for God's sakes. She would hop by like this, and then we would be laughing again, and the construction workers, what's going on with these people? They're just nuts. We heard they're psychic, but they're also nuts. And so my mom would do that a couple of times, and I mean, you just would have to be there. You would die laughing. I finally said, Mom, please come out. Would she come out? No, she wouldn't come out. She wanted the guy to think we're crazy. So I remember one time one Thanksgiving, we were all sitting around. We got into a real argument. And how I know we're arguing is because that pump chute would be flying by like a boomerang, you know? And my mother and I were yelling at each other and screaming at each other. Everyone's going to the powder room and blushing their makeup and eyes. And my mother, 5 minutes later, we're over it. It's out. It's done. You know, never, no grudges, nothing, because we adore each other. And then all of a sudden, where is my mother? Where is she? Oh, great. She locked herself in her room. But what she would do sometimes is when you get that burst of input and information, as I think a lot of writers can know, even with writer's block, as I know all of that too well, she would go and be gone for like 3 days. And she would come out, her hair was like, and her makeup and this, and we'd put food down by the door, and she wouldn't come out for 3 whole days. But she'd come out and a book would be done. And that's how it would go. So when my mom wasn't around and she bolted, and she's writing again. That's how it works. So then one time I was doing it, my family was like, where am I? What'd I do? Bolted into the room. Because it's almost like one of those dreams when you wake up and you get up, you go to the restroom, and you come back to bed, and you go, oh, I'm going to remember that. I'm going to tell my friends. I can't wait to tell them this. There's no way I'm going to forget this. I don't got to write it down because I know I won't forget it. What happens? You don't remember it for the life of you. I can't remember that friggin' thing, damn it. That's like with writing. When it comes in, you got to grab it while you grab it. Okay, that much I certainly have known. But I remember the stockings. My mom's stocking. My mom has been very creative in her life. She would needlepoint all of our Christmas stockings on the fireplace. That's the only stockings that are up there. She would love doing at the footstools, or the things, whatever you call them, that sit at the foot of the bed, where you put your shoes on at the foot of the bed. She'd do those. She'd make the quilts that go over it. And full blankets and everything. She was very, very creative. Until it came to her painting. I mean, she came over one day and I'm taking this thing out and she's all, what are you doing? I go, I'm helping you clean up, Mom. She's all, well, I've been working on that for like 7 hours. I go, oh. She's all, why? I go, because I thought you tripped and your paint fell all over the place. It splattered everywhere. She's all, you're such a son of a... I go, yes, I am. And we were going to it again. But painting, well, I mean, I guess... there's a lot of different things to say about painting. I mean, I could look at different pictures and see a lot of different things, and some things relax me, and other people say, I can't see that. That's right there. How can you just see it? So it's all onto its own, I guess. But, man, this one picture, I swear, it just looks like somebody just went, blah. And anyway, very good at needlepoint and all other kind of stuff, though. Back when I think I was maybe almost 20, maybe about 19 to 20, I was getting my wisdom teeth pulled, and I got all 4 pulled. I stayed awake for it, hearing them cracking while they pull it out. That was a mistake. And we got out to the car, and my mom said something, and I said something, and at this point in time, I'm bubbling, and because it's got those thick cloth, cotton in there, all that kind of stuff. So I step out of the car. I don't want to get our car all messed up. So I get out of the car and I'm taking this stuff out of my gauze, I get this phone ringing on my lap here, sorry. Gauze, and then what's my mom doing? My mom's walking after me. Well, the car is still going into the intersection. She didn't put the car in park. It's going into the intersection now, and she's walking after me, and I'm trying to walk over the side of the road. I'm looking at the car, going to the intersection. Mom! We both start running after the car. Oh my gosh, we get in the car, we're laughing, going, oh my gosh, I'm like this, I ended up getting 4 dry sockets out of those wisdom teeth being pulled. That was just something else. This one time, Thanksgiving, my son used to love to stuff the turkey. He was getting this a little bit in karate, how you do those punches, die punches or whatever. And my mom's loading up the turkey with the stuffing. He's all bagged up. I could get more in there. I can fit more in there. Oh, it was the cutest thing. Oh, I could get more. All right. No, that's enough. Turkey's that's enough. And she always used to do the best dinners, except this one Thanksgiving dinner. Oh my gosh. I think I saw the light at that time. We're all sitting around eating, and it's like the bird you cut, you think it's going to just pop because it's just cooked for way too long. I mean, way too long. So I get this turkey and I put it in my mouth, and I don't know if you guys have ever seen those sponges that are like this big, and when you put them in water they get like that big. Well, it hit my saliva in my mouth, and that turkey breast thing, boom, I'm like this. I had to drink like 3 whole bottles of water to get that down. I thought someone's gonna have to come behind me and give me Heimlich. And just at that time, I don't know if it was who was in the family, but they got a whole bunch of little tissue of the napkin, like, and all little fellows like this. Mom was, damn it, I knew I cooked this too long. No, Mom, it's okay, it's okay. The dog wouldn't even eat it. The dog knew it wasn't going to be able to swallow. But we had the best time after that and laughed. I think we went out and we got a turkey dinner. I think it was at Harry's Hopper or something like that at the time. So that was a lot of fun. But when Mom was ever missing, she would be writing a book. And gosh, You know, she's got 67 books published right now. She really does. And we're going to start, we got a YouTube channel, and I'm going to start going on YouTube. I'm going to ask people if they want to come up, and for free. It'll be for free, but the catch is, if you come on the YouTube show with me, then I'm going to do a reading for you in front of people, so you have to let them hear your reading, okay? So you have to sign that waiver for me to be able to put that on the air and do that. So if that is something you guys are interested in, then please, you know, put a comment or, you know, put yourself down there so we can get a hold of you. It's not going to happen real soon. It'll be still about 5-6 months out in the new year. The website we got going, please give us your constructive criticism. I believe we're just about finished with that damn thing now. Oh my goodness. And my mom has 4 churches, Nova Spiritus, and we are trying to connect the Sylvia Browne group with Nova Spiritus, which it should have been that way in the first place. But we're going to start being able to go online, and like our 4 churches will be able to be with each other at the time, because through the internet you have that as a possibility, as being able to do so. So people will be able to do that with us in their own home, which is, I think, a fantastic idea, because we have study groups all over the world, basically, country all over the world. And that was my mother's dream, was this church. So, and I'm going to be spending a lot more time doing it, and talking on Sundays and such issues. We're going to put so much more material up on our website. People said they want more Sylvia, they want more of this, and I agree. And just about a few months ago, about 6 now, it dawned on me, my mother has recorded everything she's done in her life. So I'm digging through all the stuff, and the VHS, the beta, you know, reel to reel, and we're, you know, digitalizing it all, enhancing it, making it sound better. We'll give you a little clip of what you got, you know, what it's for, because it's way back in the day. You go and make it so nice, basically. So you'll get an idea of what it is, and just about everyone that has purchased or done this has said, no, they just want the information. They don't care about the quality. Well, I care about it. I'm sure you do to a point. So we're making that as nice as we can, but this is where a chance we get to see Sylvia as a mother, as a psychic, as a teacher, as a trance medium, as, you know, all of it, basically. And this footage has never been seen by the public eye ever in life. And I want to get that out to you, because I know how much you love Mom, as I do, and I want to share that with you guys. I want you to know more about us, because it'll make you feel more comfortable with me in the reading room too. And like I said, when you're in the reading room with me, don't be nervous. I am not judgmental. I'm bound by the 4 walls that I'm in. I can't say anything to anybody unless you give me the permission. Then I can, which I probably wouldn't even do anyways. So whoever you want to tell, it's yours. Just do with it as you want. I don't know if you guys have ever tuned into Spirit Radio, and I'm on that every Wednesday with Tom Bigley and Bob, and that would be, I think I think it's about 6 o'clock. I think it's about 6 o'clock on Wednesdays. I'm on every Wednesday. Not this coming Wednesday, okay, because of Thanksgiving. We're going to go to the following Wednesday. And then the Facebook Live will run every couple of weeks, because you guys are asking for it. And in the Facebook Messenger, we'll follow it by about 9 days after the Facebook Live. So with Mom's stuff being up, with the books and things like that, it gives you a chance to go into our website area and look at the jewelry line that she has created, to look at, you know, the books that are there, the downloads that are there. And like I said, our goal is to get as much of that up and as quickly as we can. But, you know, go back through, you got to watch that stuff. And, you know, watching it is very hard on me still. So I have to take that in stride. And I've got a team that's helping me with that. And they know how to take the little imperfections out and make it as good quality as we possibly can for you folks. Because I know you guys want to see a lot more of Mom, and I'm going to get that out to you. As far as my mom's favorite color, that would be purple, if you guys haven't figured that out by now. And our goal is to also take the Journey of the Soul books, volume 1 through 8, and put that all into one solid book, one big book. and I hope to make it very nice. It'll have to be purple, have to be gold in some way. I'll just figure out probably the edges of the pages will be gold, cover will be purple or some type of you get those jeans that are acid wash or some type of a rough look to it. So we have one book that houses all those things. And I got some other stuff that's coming out that's very, very, very exciting. I can't talk about it right now. I wish I could. But if you guys would think in your own mind, if you could have one thing besides my mom being back, because I'd give up everything, including my life, if I got back for an hour. I would. But besides that, if you could pick one thing that you guys can see of Sylvia, one thing you think you would enjoy of what you could watch my mom, what would that one thing be? And that's what we're working on. So I just have to make sure that we got the green light to be able to talk about things and things of that nature, because they, make you promise the secrecy on this and that and the other until we get things done. But don't keep in mind, we're not working here, we're working here. And, I want to thank, Amber out there, Michelle out there, people that work with me. Thank you so much, and Susie for supporting and working with me and helping me, and of course JJ and Tessa for being there and helping out with all this, and of course Tom, and of course Bob, and of course all the other people. Linda Rossi, my mom, is a very, very best friend, and she went through a very dramatic surgery, brain surgery in fact, and 2 days later she's out of the hospital. In fact, I just talked to her this evening, and she was getting her hair dyed. So she's doing great. I'm so proud of her. She's such a trooper. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Thank you so much. Amelia, thank you. Sharon, thank you. Maureen, Sharon is my mom's sister's name. Amelia, hi with the waving doggy. Stephanie Miller, how are you? Thank you, Chris. I hope my mom's proud of me. I know when my mom, before she was passing, she asked me if I could continue on my job for another 20 years, and I said, absolutely, Mom, I'll do that. That means it'll be 57 years of my practice before I stop, but I don't want to stop. I love my clients. I love you guys. I mean, I love my animals. I've always been a dog person, by the way, but this cat has just got into my heart like nobody else's business. I swear to you it has. It loves me to death, first of all. I can barely walk today, by the way. The cat sleeps right between my legs, okay? Now, the cat is so cute, I'm looking down at this cat. My legs, my feet are numb. I can't feel my legs. If I wiggle them a little bit, she's meow, and I don't want to wake her. So I sit there in bed the next hour, I'm like, oh my God, my legs are just killing me. And anytime I go into my master bedroom bathroom, it's meow, 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 meow. I mean, she wants to eat. This cat just eats the house down. But she doesn't gain the weight. I mean, I feed her Royal Canine. So if you guys know of a better cat food than that, Royal Canine is what I feed her. And then I give her this by Friskies or something like that. It's like this soup kind of thing that you rip it off and pour on the top of it. The cat just devours it like this, nobody else's business. But if you know of a more healthier, cat food, I really would like to know that, because I'm doing Royal Canine right now. And Michelle's the one that turned me on that, said her cat is like 17, no teeth problems, none of this and things like that. And I want to make sure I do the best for this cat all the way through, because I call her Booty because she hid my boot for the first week. And of course we got Penelope, the English Bulldog, and we got Thor. Spanky, he passed away. He had lymphoma cancer. He was going through chemo for about 1.5 years, and he was starting to suffer, so we had to put him down. That was, gosh, man, that's hard. I think the wonderful thing about animals, even though they only live one lifetime, they're able to see if they're here, they're able to see the other side, and if they're there, they're able to see here. So basically, they never leave us. I got so many clients say, Chris, I don't know how you do it. What don't you know how I do? Psychic? Oh, okay. No, I love animals. Well, I love people, I love animals. I really do. I love both. But, this world is becoming to be a very difficult place. And how we take out after each other, I just don't understand it. I think we all have to work harder on to get along with one another and to love one another. After all, we are all God's children. We're all equal. Red, white, blue, black, orange, whatever we are. We're all God's children. Male, female, whatever. We're all God's children. And I try to do something nice and do something, paying it forward, at the time that I can. Now, around the next couple of days, if you want to go to our website, we're trying to set something up right now, which will be set up. It might take another day or two, that we're going to have donations for these fires that have gone all over California. So I want you to know that if you donate to this on our site, 100% of the proceeds, we don't take nothing, not a single solitary penny. 100% goes right to them, okay? We're just putting it on our site so they can do it and give it right to them. So 100%, because I've checked certain things on certain places, and it's not always that way. But you can rest assured here, 100%. You give $1, $1 is going to them. It's just that simple. We're doing it for them, not for us. We're going to be coming out with a few other pieces on our jewelry line. We're going to be coming out with totems, okay? Because looking back through my mom's paperwork, she has that, and that's something that she really wanted. And I thought, what a cool idea, I would like that for myself even. So we're going to be doing that. So I'm going to make a couple of male pieces, probably be my design, I guess, things that I would wear. And if no one wears it, I'll wear it. But I'm also going to do some type of memorabilia. I just haven't figured it out yet on my mom. My mom's totem was an elephant. So I was something with my mom and an elephant. I'll be putting that piece together too. But these are all different things that we're working on. So, keep yourself posted to our website. And we're probably going to do a lot of these things from the website, and then we'll feed it to Facebook, I think, or one way or the other. And we'll get on the YouTube channel, and we'll do that. And I'm starting to continue more with my blogs now, and just look for us. We're going to be out there. And thank you so much for subscribing and sharing. And let me read some of these. Hi, Maria. Hi, Jamie. My tone, it's going too fast. Hi, April. Hi, Heather Moore. Hi, Alexis. Your totem is an elephant. Well, then you might want to get that piece once we make it. Hi, Kim Limpke. Hi. Ego says hi too. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't tell that story, Kim. I really shouldn't tell it. I go over John and Kim's, this horse ranch that they have. And, well, how do I say this story actually? I'm sitting there talking to Johnny's a good friend of mine, talking to Kim, BSing back and forth. Here comes this horse, come walking up to me. Horse keeps walking. I think, is the horse going to stop? John, Kim, you going to stop this horse? Comes up and starts, nibbling at my pants. I'm freaking out, right? Like, what the heck is this horse doing on my pants? So, the horse finally stopped. And then we go down, walking around, down by all the horses. And let's just say all the horses were excited. So, but those were behind, their stables and things. So that was okay. Very different too. I'm not, I don't have that much knowledge on horses, but let's just say they must have liked the cologne I was wearing or something like that. I mean, oh my gosh, if you could read my bubble right now. Anyway, hi Carla, how you guys doing? And Kim, I heard you're going to be in the Northern California area for Christmas. I'm going to try to stop by and see you guys. So I think I'm going to call it a day, but let me know if you guys like this with me coming on and sharing more about Mom, and just, I'm just doing it off the cuff on different things I remember, different things that we go through, or we've gone through in our life, to give you a lot more closeness with us, because like I said, I felt so compelled because there's so many wonderful, nice stories you said about my mom, and thanks so much because it helps me, and I'm going to keep every one of those. And I'm going to go back to reading them now. But until next time, guys, God bless. Love you all.